Welcome, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, people of all shapes, sizes, and colors. And did I cover everybody?
I'm not sure.
I'm Josh Powell.
And I'm Stephen King.
And you're watching the Steve and Josh show, I guess.
The Josh and Steve show?
I don't know. We'll figure that out later. I don't know.
You're watching something. I bet you that.
You're watching a podcast.
I bet that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing.
So this is our third ever podcast.
Ceremonial fist bump, buddy.
Ceremonial, but we didn't do it on the. Did we?
I made sure we were fist bumping the whole time. As soon as you start editing, you'd be like, "We did fist bump."
Yeah, I'd be like, "Oh yeah, we did fist bump
a whole bunch." Why are we fist bumping so much?
What are we gonna talk about today, man?
And we're gonna talk about some movies. We're gonna talk about some current events, some things that's been on my mind.
What's been on your mind, dude? Face tattoos?
I mean, face tattoos.
Seems like I say that, dude, because everybody. Dude, I was watching this video clip the other day of Post Malone, just random acts of kindness. Like, he's a good dude, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, after you like defile your face, it's kind of hard to be bad. Like, as soon as Tyson did it, he became a good guy.
He calmed down.
He became a good guy.
You know what's funny, dude? That's what I was gonna say. Everybody has a face tattoo. They're like really good people. And I think it's because after they get the face tattoos, they're like, oh shit, I have to go out of my way to show people that I'm a good guy.
Because everybody judges them so harsh, which I'm one of them. If you have a face tattoo, I'm not your biggest fan of the world.
Oh, you're not getting one?
Oh, no. I'm
thinking about getting a big vagina
right there.
Here, yeah.
Just stick your tongue out. Like,
actually, with the fact that I'm bald, I should get a dick, a penis. I'm sorry.
No,
you gotta watch the language.
I mean, you were way out of line right there, and I don't appreciate it.
We gotta watch the language. Man.
I mean, it was fine when there was a big vagina tattooed on your face,
but as soon as I said dick,
that's son of a bitch. You just keep stepping over the line.
We already got deleted on one channel.
Oh my goodness.
We don't want to get deleted again.
I mean, a little bit. I mean, no, we don't. Okay, fine. We don't. He just had a face tattoo of vagina and then a wiener sticking out.
A wiener.
That's it.
That's what you gotta say, wiener or penis.
My mother called it a schnibble.
A schnibble?
Schnibble.
I don't know if my mom ever called it anything. Private parts, maybe?
I don't know. I don't know why my mother talked to me about my schnibble, but here's...
What did your mom call it? Leave it. No, we don't want them to comment that,
I mean, a little bit I do.
I do. Comment.
What did your mother call your genitals?
What did she call it?
Dude? What did she call it? Because...
Private parts is probably the most common.
I mean, I doubt
schnibble is on the list.
No, I mean, I took offense to it. I'm like, schnibble just assumes
you took offense to your schnibble?
It just assumes...
Like a chain link fence?
Does a phrase, he has a huge schnibble, really make sense? No, you automatically assume it's the smallest thing you ever see in your life.
Hold on. Did your mom say he has a huge schnibble?
No, she didn't. But I'm just saying she called it a schnibble, and I took offense because I just assumed that it... That's just a word you call a small dick.
I've never seen you turn red before.
I got him. Oh, yeah, finally. Got him. One of us.
And so, anyway, back to my story. I saw Post Malone, dude, and he was giving away his guitar to this kid, and the kid just asked for it, dude.
Was it in the show? Or?
Yeah, it was a concert. The concert was over. He jumped off stage or something, was signing an autograph, and this kid was like, "Posty, can I have your guitar?" And Posty was like, "Are you gonna sell it?" Aww. And the kid was like, "No." And he's like, "I'll give it to you, man. But you cannot sell." But anyway, I'm looking at Post Malone doing this super awesome thing for this fan, and I'm thinking to myself, why the fuck do you have all of those face tattoos, man? Why in the world did you ever think it was a good idea to be like, oh, I'm going to get a tattoo today, right here?
And then when he woke up 6 months later, he goes, you know what? I think I'll get another one, man. I think they're really cool, man. Dude, don't get me wrong. His first album is one of my favorites, but to really kind of put me in this position of like, do I like this guy or not? Then he does that stupid shit with his hair and puts it in braids. I bet he smells so bad.
White Iverson.
Bro. Oh my God.
You think he does look pretty dirty,
dude? Bro. I mean, I'm not gonna bash him for loving cigarettes, but he's on the record.
Can we bash him for not loving soap?
Yes, we can.
We can
bash
him
what it seems like. It seems like he just says, screw it. I'm rich.
Either that or he's too stoned all the time on whatever drugs he chooses to do that day. He's like, I'll just shower tomorrow.
Oh man, I mean,
I don't feel like it right
everybody's
now.
cool, man. I just do some covers of some Pearl Jam, and I'm good, man.
And some country. He sings some country.
He seems like somebody who's
Bro, this has to be talked about. Speaking of country music,
oh shit,
Beyonce. I mean, WTF, bro.
Talk about like, okay, first and foremost, does that not seem like the stupidest retaliation of Taylor Swift of all time that you've ever seen in your entire life? And then like for people to like, not to bash on the country demographic, but it's not as easy for Beyonce to break through.
Well, you know what she's trying to do? She's trying to take it because Jelly Roll.
Oh, Jelly Roll, face tattoo.
And all these face tattoo for sure.
Face tattoo.
Several of them.
Teddy
Again.
Sings. Look up Teddy Sings. Okay, first of all, these guys can belt it out for like 2 more years before they have a heart attack. They are fucking
Jelly Roll maybe has 6 months.
Dude, this guy,
if he's lucky.
This guy's like, I got sober and all I do is drink, smoke, do heroin.
And
Really
all he
great.
does is eat.
I'm like, oh my God, where's your wife? Hold on a second. He opened his stomach and his wife jumped out.
Where'd she come from?
So don't get me in there again for 3 days. It's like not like you didn't have anything to eat.
I fed you. I fed you 4 times a day.
I have you tattooed on my face.
So that's what she's doing, though. She's taking advantage of like the country rap genre. She figures, oh, I'm borderline rap, which she's not. She's always been like more of a R&B pop singer.
R&B pop, yeah.
She never did much of rap.
No.
And don't get me wrong, in her genre, she's basically the queen, right? In her genre.
Listen.
But let's not, I mean, I'm not a big fan of that genre myself. You know how I keep saying genre?
Genre?
That's how you have to say it.
Genre? Is it a French word?
I don't know what the fuck it is.
Are you French?
It might
You're
be
French Canadian.
I don't know. French Canadian, eh? Let's go for Rip there, eh?
Here's a hot take. I don't like Beyonce.
Well, I'm not a huge fan. I mean, she can sing. All right, I'm not gonna not Beyonce. I'm sorry if you're watching, which she is not. I'm sorry,
Beyonce. I'm not sorry. You can yell,
but she can sing, dude. Don't get me wrong. She can sing, but she's trying to take advantage of the situation, dude.
just okay.
But I mean, it's okay to
with
some
it.
extent.
If people like it.
When you suck at it,
Well, then
it's not okay.
Well, then I think that's the beautiful thing about artistry, like the musicianship, movies.
Did you just say musicianship?
I did.
Is that a real word?
It is a real
musicianship.
Word. I don't know. I'm not going to confirm if I used it correctly. I guarantee that's a word.
Okay, I believe you.
It
bro.
exists.
I believe you. I've just never heard it.
Now,
And I've definitely never heard it used like that.
did I use it correctly?
Steve,
I don't know.
is that a real word?
I'm not really sure. Let me consult encyclopedia.
It's not even a real microphone, guys. It's not even real.
It's not even real.
It's a
podcast.
prop. It's a prop. Yeah, dude. So
It'll out it out. Like if people don't like it, they just won't listen to it.
we just edit it out, dude.
No, I'm not. We're not gonna edit anything out.
What do you?
No, it'll out itself out. Like
It'll out it out.
yeah, like
I thought you said edit it out.
no. If people don't like the music, they won't listen to it.
That's true. That's
She'll
true.
be popular for a year and a half and make her money.
Because she has a name and because she's already so popular, whether people like it or not, they listen to it. I feel like
it'll be there for a little bit.
like it's
Drums.
every other song you hear on certain stations.
Sure.
And they're not even country stations.
No.
You listen to a pop R&B station and that country song that she sings comes on 5 times in an hour.
I know. Well, first of all, you still listen to radio?
Well, yeah, I do.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Hold on, I didn't even know radio still existed. Radio exists?
Come on. Like, what are you trying to call me old?
No,
it's an old joke.
no.
Come on.
Like you.
I get it. I have no hair, bro. I'm old. I listen to the radio.
Listen. Just because you don't have any hair
Oh,
doesn't mean
bro.
anything. Listen, no. I
Just
mean,
because you look like Shaggy from Scooby Doo.
Zoinks! Holy
Ruh-roh,
shit,
Shaggy.
Scoobs! What's going on? He still listens to the radio. Huh? So, like, you still let people decide what you listen to?
Well, sometimes I don't want all the pressure.
I don't want the pressure.
I don't
of
want
knowing
the
what I
pressure
like.
of having to figure out what song to play and if someone else is in the car, you know, and I play something they don't like and they're dogging me.
So
they're
you're
like
playing the
bro,
radio
They're
station.
like, bro, why you play that stupid song? If I play the radio, I don't have any responsibilities.
That's
You know what I'm
true.
saying? Like, I don't know. I just put the radio on.
And what are you, like somebody who drives around with a bunch of people all day?
Dude, I drive with a car full of hoes on a daily basis.
those hoes only for some reason like Chris Brown music.
They actually like R. Kelly.
Which just interesting side note, I'm not trying to make this a big topic. If I could talk to people the way that rappers sing songs, and like, have you ever heard your wife sing a rap song? I was sitting in the car the other day, right? And my wife's like this, got all these bitches in the club. I'm paranoid. I got one bitch looking at me. I'm like, what's going on? And I was like, babe, this is a song about a threesome. And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, he's cheating on his girl. She goes, yeah, but the beat is good. And I was like, that's all I have to do to cheat is have a good beat.
Dude, you need to get in the lab and start making some music.
Listen, I've tried. Suck. I'm never going to be able to cheat. I don't have no swag.
That's true, though, man. If you're really good at your craft and your craft is art, right? You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Whatever you want.
Like, comedians, that's kind of a bad example, dude, because used to be
CK.
all the way up until about 2012 or 13, comedians could say whatever they want and get away with it.
Yeah.
And then cancel culture hit. Now they got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? Oh, don't make fun of that person or this person, bro. You can't do that. It's a joke.
But you can still make fun of people, which is the interesting part.
But you have to be neutral about making fun of people, which takes all the fun out of it.
It's not neutral. No, it's you can make fun of the people who make fun of stuff that your group doesn't believe in.
Your group, but then the other group is canceling.
Of course. I mean, that's a hilarious part about that.
I'm surprised we're not canceled already. To be honest with you, again, we were already deleted once.
Cancel is deleted. I don't know. I mean, that's like a nice way of saying like we're not together anymore. She dumped my ass.
YouTube was like, listen, bro, it's not you, it's me. It's not you, it's me.
But it's you. So get the fuck off. Get out of here.
Listen, you ain't got to go home, but you cannot stay here. That's what YouTube did to us.
That was one of my favorite phrases. I yell it all the time. Like, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the heck up out of here.
Do you say heck when you use it?
Yeah, in public.
Dude, yeah.
At home with my daughter and my wife.
You know, hell is pretty racy.
I mean, words are getting a little bit softer.
Bro, I hate that about our new society. And I say new society, I miss the 80s and 90s where you could basically say whatever the fuck you wanted.
Yeah, it was nice, and I understand why people want to safeguard against current like certain views and everything, but
it's one-sided, bro, because
it's an easy way to get a solution that you want, and it's not the right way, as opposed to actually understanding where the person's coming from and being okay with the fact that we have different views. It's like, go fuck yourself.
What kills me is it's kind of one-sided, right? There's only certain things you can't make fun of.
Sure.
And certain people you can't make fun of.
Yeah.
But you can make fun of other things and other people all day long.
Yeah.
So the whole point of it as a society is to try to be equal. But it's absolutely not equal.
You can't make fun of it.
100%.
But can you and still keep going? I don't know.
I do.
There are some points of inspiration out there, right?
I do.
Points of inspiration. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I wonder how long we're going to be telling people to get off our lawn before they actually get off our fucking lawn, you know? Like are we going to end up this same cycle? I always think to myself, geez, I thought my parents were crazy, stupid people. Like, I used to run outside by myself for 4 hours at a time.
4 hours?
4 hours. You have kids.
You were a madman.
Did you let your kids out for 4 hours at a time?
Dude, my kids, well, no.
Remember that city called Delray?
Delray.
It's not even a city anymore.
It's a tent city.
It was consumed by Detroit. They were just like, you're not a city anymore. It's Delray.
Delray doesn't exist anymore?
No, it's out that exit with all those plants, with all the smell, with the Frito-Lay plant or whatever we used to call it.
The Frito-Lay plant?
Yeah. No, I mean, same thing growing up. My mother worked midnights, and it was just like, go outside, don't bother me. Get the fuck out of here. And when you're back when the street lights come on. Dude, it was the rowdiest of cities ever. We were hitting golf balls into crack houses at 9 years old.
We were hiding behind cars in the winter and packing snowballs.
Yep.
And when the car got about 3 houses down, we would chuck the snowball and hit the car. And when they stopped, we would take off.
100%. and like 1 out of 5 cars stopped.
One out of 5, maybe.
You
Most of
knew
them didn't
somebody-
stop.
No, you knew somebody was stopping. You were booking it, and that
Dude,
slow guy.
and you
was
didn't even
taking
wait
the
for him to
fall.
get out. As soon as you saw brake lights, you just took off.
We
And I
used
was always a slow guy. I'm like, guys, wait up. Wait for me.
We used to call a dead man. We would lay in the street, and when headlights come on, we would get up and run away.
Oh, yeah. We used to do that, too. Just try to hide. It was a game. Just try to hide from cars.
Yep.
No, for no reason.
Just because
We weren't doing nothing wrong.
You have nothing else to do.
We just hide from cars. Don't let them see you, bro. Don't let them see you. Don't ever let them see you sweat.
That's great. Nice. Hey, man. Something.
Hey, very smooth change of topic.
You like
right
that?
there.
You like that?
Well, it wasn't very good, but
I
it's
mean,
okay.
I was
We'll
just
run
tired
with
of that topic. I just want to say, hey, man.
It was old.
It was.
You sound like Joe Biden. We're like, hey, man.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen. I do presidentials, but I don't do buy and do well.
Well, Biden's hard to do unless you're half retarded.
Well, I mean,
You know?
I can do.
You got to be a little loopy.
You got to
do
be a
Biden.
little. You got to be a little slower.
You can do Trump though, right?
Which Trump do you want? You can do this Trump. He was down back in the day, or you could do this Trump.
That Trump's the best Trump.
This started out. This is Alec Baldwin, and then he just got deeper and deeper, and then he was like, "The best cat you've ever seen." We got cats. They meow.
It's
The best
huge.
meows.
It's huge.
A lion's a huge cat. The hugest cat. No, but I'm more proud of my Barack. You know,
Oh, you got a good Barack.
Barack. It's just
You got to give us a little Barack.
well, Donald. I've
Hold on. Just the Well Donald. Was pretty good, dude.
Yeah. just little mini impressions.
Yeah. You just say like 3 words every time. That way it's never bad. You know what I mean? Because if you keep going with it, eventually you'll fall off.
Carpetback. It works perfectly.
Huge.
Well, that works out for little mini impressions.
Oh,
that's
man,
great.
dude.
Little mini
Dude.
impression, John F. Kennedy.
Oh, that
Too soon.
It's too soon. Maybe a little too. I mean, it was what, like 1960?
I mean,
I don't know, 60 something.
If it actually happened.
Did it really happen?
I mean, I don't know.
That's the conspiracy, bro. We were talking about back in the day, though, man. We used to run around the ghetto, dude. Speaking of back in the day, Beetle Juice.
I'll get so excited.
Bro, that was one of my all-time favorite movies. And in case you guys didn't know out there, they're remaking it.
It's called Beetlejuice. It's not even
Dude.
called Beetlejuice 2.
Well, they can't say it 3 times. So they have to say it 2 times. They have to say it 2 times.
It's so clever.
That was a clever name. You know the best part about this movie, though, dude?
I can't wait.
It's the same cast.
Yep.
And not only that, I think it's the same writer or same director, one of the two.
I mean, Burton's doing it again.
Maybe both. Tim
Yeah.
Burton
Yeah,
or
he's
Jack
doing it.
Burton?
Oh, no.
Jack Burton's from Big Trouble in Little China. This is
Little
Jack
Trouble, Big
Burton from the Pork Chop Express. If you guys know Big Trouble in Little China, leave a comment down below, man. You never seen that movie, did you?
not.
I can tell by your reaction. Otherwise, you'd be lit up right now.
I assume it has like a little buddy cop action with it. Like there's 2 guys who like shouldn't belong together, but they kind of belong together.
That's it.
Work together during.
You know it.
I think
You haven't seen it, but
is
you
it John
know it.
Candy? I don't know.
Kurt Russell, bro.
Okay, I mean same. Person.
Did you like my fake offended?
Yes.
I acted very offended that you said John Candy.
Well, I mean they're both in good shape.
Not that I don't like. Not that I don't like John Candy, bro. John Candy was a legend.
John Candy's great,
But he's not doing no action karate kicks, dude. He can't even lift his leg above his knee.
he is no Chris Farley. That's true.
Chris Farley could do karate. In fact, he did karate, Beverly Hills Ninja.
Yes, he did, which was kind of a funny movie. But I will say, I never got on with Chris Farley, and people are so upset at me about it.
Oh, bro. How did you not get on with him just because you didn't really watch or because you didn't like him? That's 2 different things.
No, I watch all of his stuff.
Don't keep
Fat
going.
guy-
If you keep going with this, I may punch you in the
See,
face.
that's everybody's reaction. They're so mad at me. Like, okay, fat guy in a little coat, van down by the river. Perfect. Great, cool, awesome, funny. Tommy Boy, that black sheep, which was Tommy Boy but different. It's not that it was just, it could have been anybody. He didn't do anything special for me.
Dude, you never seen a 300-pound fat white guy do the physical comedy that he did.
I've seen WWE.
Those guys are 300 pounds because they're 6'12". They're not 300 pounds at 5'2". You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I get it. It's amazing, like Cirque du Soleil, but I still don't want to see that.
You don't want to see Cirque du Soleil?
I have no interest.
Bro, you don't want to watch the trapeze artist.
Not unless I'm on mushrooms or some shit. Like, no.
Are you not on mushrooms right now?
No.
I thought everybody was always on mushrooms.
You know, I keep seeing
Everybody's
these things.
microdosing
I keep
these days.
seeing it. Where is it?
Like, everybody is microdosing these days.
That's what I'm hearing, which sounds boring.
Like, I literally get Facebook ads about growing your own mushroom. They'll send you a kit.
Do enough mushrooms so you don't know you're doing mushrooms. Who the fuck wants to do that?
They'll send you a kit. You can grow your own mushrooms at home. And it's completely legal.
I would abuse that kit and need a new one right away.
Of course, bro. I would start selling mushrooms if I bought that kit.
That's true. That's true.
I would go back to my roots and slang them.
I know, right?
You know what I'm saying? Not slang them.
You better make mushroom stores legal, bitch.
We got weed stores legal. Now there's psychedelic stores.
You don't turn this place into Amsterdam.
What would a psychedelic store look like, dude?
Oh my God. Like, what if they just had like a melted ass like storefront?
Like all the walls. Okay, so listen.
They constantly move.
No, yeah. Every single wall. There's no drywall. There's no paint. Every single wall is an LED panel. Right. So when you walk in, it looks like a normal wall, and then all of a sudden it starts waving, and it starts dripping.
Looks like the final level of like Mario.
If I hit the lotto, bro, I will make an entire room out of LED walls. So anytime you're in there, you just feel like you're tripping balls.
That would be cool if I was tripping balls. If not, I'd probably just get a headache.
You'd be like, oh, bro.
Like, nice room.
Cool room. Can we go upstairs?
Who's this for? My 9-year-old self? I wish I had a room.
So we were talking about Beetle Juice, dude. And we got off topic, but I'm very excited.
Yeah.
I'm so excited about it. I hope they have the little model ups. They
do.
Have you seen a trailer for it?
I've seen a trailer for it.
I haven't even watched a trailer yet. I just heard word from the street because I keep my ear to the street, bro.
I think you should keep that up. I don't think that you should watch any trailer, and you should just absolutely be surprised.
Just keep expectations.
Because you
feel like you've seen all the good parts already.
I constantly I live with females who want to know what they're getting into. I never want to know what I'm getting into. So you keep yourself blind while you can.
Yeah.
I want to live vicariously through your watching experience. I don't want to tell you anymore.
Tell you what I'll do. When I do watch it, I'll record myself watching it.
Oh my God. Can you wear a heart monitor? Just send me your heartbeats and I'll just sit there and watch it. He's seen the model for the first time.
The last thing I want you to do is masturbating to me watching.
Okay, fine.
Beetle Juice, bro.
I won't.
But dude, how many one-line? Why you look at that camera for?
Because I will.
Why did you look at that camera?
Because if you send me a heartbeat watch and give me your emotions while you first watch Beetle Juice, pounding one off.
Oh, bro. I don't know if I really wanted to know. I mean, I did want to know it a little bit.
You told me not to. It's the only reason why I wanted it.
You're like, I didn't even think about it until you mentioned it.
As soon as you said it, I'm like, fine, I'll do it. My wife's
going to spite you.
My wife's going to be like, we just had sex. I'm going to be like, it's on principle.
I have to do it. Oh, that's so funny, dude. But I mean, there's so many one-liners from that movie. Like this, how many people would never even know the song Dale unless they watched Beetlejuice?
Oh my!
Bro.
I mean, I wouldn't. No.
I wouldn't know it.
And just every time I watch The Exorcist, it gets better every single time. It's so funny.
Nice fucking model. Hey, my favorite line that I say all the time? We've come for your daughter, Chuck. I say that line any opportunity.
Dude, it's so funny.
And the opportunity doesn't even arise. I force it.
No, you have to.
I force it.
You have to.
I'm like, what'd you say something about your daughter?
Just like that marriage with Lydia. That's how you force it. I'm excited. I'm excited to see. And I just watched, I think, a recent movie by Tim Burton where he's keeping his style. So he's not one of those directors who's just like, going to sell out. Yeah. So I'm really excited for the second one because it's going to be super fun. And then the mom's going to be there. I heard the dad that died is going to come back as a ghost.
Is the girl? What was her name? Lydia, the younger girl that he married. Is she actually the mom in the new one?
She's mom. She has a baby. And
that's what I heard.
Do you want to know who the actress is?
Do you want to know who the dad was? Because I'm not talking.
Oh my God, who is the fucking
It's me. I guess I just told everybody cat's out of the bag.
Yeah, when that baby doesn't come out like a fucking orange, we'll know you're lying.
Bro, I'm so offended by that.
I'm so sorry. I know it's a recessive allele. It probably won't even happen.
Bro, yeah, it skips generations, bro. It'll probably come out looking like you. With shorter hair, though. I mean, no kid of mine's going to have long-ass hippie hair like that.
I mean, just soon it will be gone. It's going to be gone soon. I don't like it anymore myself. But for Halloween, I'm going to be Beetle Juice, so I need a little bit of...
Are you really?
No, I just want...
You should be Beetle Juice for Halloween, dude.
There's so many... do you dress up for Halloween?
Halloween is one of my favorite holidays. It's one of my favorite Hallow days.
It's one of my favorite days.
See what I did there?
Yeah, Hallow.
Yeah.
What, like H-A?
You skipped right over it. Like I didn't even say it.
We're not from the 1500s. I didn't even know. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
But Halloween is one of my favorite holidays, dude. I wanted to do the joke again, but it's so stupid. Why do I keep wanting to do it every single time?
Like just because it got blocked out, you're absolutely like, you know what?
Like I need a reaction, bro.
I think if I come back to this,
I need a reaction from that joke, man.
It just,
and you didn't. You deprived me.
No, it fell on my I felt it like here, and it fall on my eyeballs and just go.
You're like, that was stupid, bro.
I didn't know we were going with Hallows, like all Hallows.
But dude, we do Halloween parties and stuff, dude. It's so much fun, man. And we dress up, and there's always that one guy who shows up wearing like a baseball hat. And he's like, "This is my costume, bro.
Jeez,
I'm on the injured reserve list."
No, that guy came to our Halloween party a couple of years ago.
Did you kick him out?
I wish I could. But when I say R, I mean the royal R. I did not throw this Halloween party. I was just there.
So it was the hard R, not the R.
It was this pirate's ass Halloween party. So we get this Halloween party. It's for like a work thing for my wife, and a guy shows up with just like some overalls and a real axe. And I just go, "That's a real axe, fuck face."
And the funny part is he's drinking.
Oh yeah.
At the Halloween party.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You know,
that's not even a costume. That's just a real fucking axe in a room full of people just to be a dick.
Was he saying he's an axe murderer?
I don't know.
Was that his costume?
I was more worried.
Or was he a lumberjack?
Not a lumberjack.
I mean, you can only be one of the two.
It was a murderer of some sort.
It has to be.
I'm sure it wasn't like
Steve, if he has an axe and he's a murderer.
There were no trees.
He's definitely an axe murderer.
That's true.
Right? He couldn't be any type of murderer other than an axe murderer.
That's true.
At least when the cowboy brings a real gun, there's no bullets in it, hopefully.
If it's a real cowboy, there are.
Well, yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Speaking, so it's so funny you say that because, like, you know, there's a quintessential, like, if this guy was carrying an axe, be so afraid of it, right? I've always imagined in my head, like this, like, flamboyantly, like, gay murderer who just, like, gets picked on, like, so much. Right, he's just kind of like hanging out, minding his own business, right? And like a whole bunch of like college like idiots.
Stop teasing me.
College idiots come up right and they're like, "Oh, look at this guy in his short shorts," and they're like pushing him around, you know, and he's pirouetting while he's getting pushed. And like they're like, "Yeah, fuck you," and they go out into town, and he's like, and he gets into his like pink Jeep. It's not going down like that. Because she knows what cabin they're going to, right? Yeah. So they all.
Did you say she knows what cabin?
Yeah, she knows. This is how she identifies, all right?
Okay. Hey, who am I to judge?
That's right. So she goes, so she knows what cabins they're going to. So she gets in her pink Jeep, right? Just sitting there listening to Jitterbug, like, boom, boom, stab you in the heart. I'm going to boom, boom, make you die.
Wait, hold on. So let's stop there for a second because she's all excited. She's upbeat about it.
Like, there's no somber music.
No, she's singing along to Taylor Swift, only changing the words to murder.
Yep, absolutely. Right? Like, she's got
like-
a blank face because I cut it off.
She's like, cut it off, cut it off, cut it off. Doing it, cut it off.
You ain't got no feet. So the guy gets out there, right? And he gets a shotgun.
No, she gets
So,
out.
sorry, she gets a shotgun.
Hey, don't do that for her again.
My apologies.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to stop it right now. So the shotgun, right? She goes, let's go, right? And she's chasing like the athletic guy. She's like, oh my God, you're so fast. Look at you go through the woods. And he's like freaking out. He's like, here I come, bang, bang. And it just kills them all and just fucks them over.
Well, that's why. But I mean, we joke about it, but that's for real.
Yeah.
I mean, why? That's why all these school shootings happen, right?
Yeah.
Because the kid gets teased in school, and one day he snaps, bro.
Yeah, it's never the strong person that you think, right?
So let's
realism.
Let's do our good deed for the day and make sure YouTube doesn't cancel us.
Oh.
And let everyone know. Stop the bullying.
Yeah, that's not cool.
We need to stop the bullying.
Arm your kids with words. They're really useful in situations.
Otherwise, you will get murdered by a gay shim.
I'm an ugly guy. You know that I needed words to get away from this.
That's it. Hey, but now we got that out of the way.
Yeah,
YouTube won't cancel us again.
I bet they will.
They probably still will, bro.
What if one guy just watches it, just goes, you guys, you tried.
I built this whole set.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't build this set.
He pushes the button and Josh's house falls down. Like, what's going on? Oh, YouTube canceled us. I don't even know.
I'm handy, dude, but not that handy. I had people build this. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Are you handy, like, at
A
all?
little bit, dude. I mean, I can do. My dad was a contract worker, right?
Oh,
he was a
good. You had a dad.
constructioner, and from the time I was old enough to hold a hammer, he was a constructioner.
Okay.
From the time I was old enough to hold a hammer, bro, I went to work with him.
Is it construction
Mostly
a
just
word?
I was a constructioner. You know, mostly I did deconstruction.
That's
Right?
that's-
I'd break shit and he'd have to fix it.
That's
And I ended up getting fired. But that's the way. But I learned some things, dude. So I used to go to work with him and I learned how to do little things. And I can do stuff. Most of the time, it's not right. You know what I'm saying?
Just enough.
Just enough to get the job done.
just
Not
until just so somebody else would come over and really fix it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm enough so I put in a new kitchen sink.
Oh, okay.
I did that a couple weeks ago because our kitchen sink sprung a leak. You know, this house was built in like 1902.
Oh,
no,
nice.
I'm not that old. But 1970 something, and the spout where the water. So I'll explain to you because you don't know anything about.
I am already lost. So like as soon as you said I installed a kitchen sink, I thought that conversation was over. Like I just thought that like you installing a kitchen sink, good to go. You having to explain why you have to put in a kitchen sink is already over my head.
It's not important, dude. But the thing sprung a leak where it tees off to go to the dishwasher because the dishwasher needs water.
I can install a dishwasher. I swear to God, I install my dishwasher.
Bro.
I can't do anything else. It's just a water line.
It's one
and a
thing if
sewer
you
line.
lie to me.
No,
But to lie to these people out here,
okay. So
who helped you do it?
I know I did it myself. I promise. But it's only 2 lines. Now it's not bracketed into the sides like it should be.
You didn't tie
I
it
didn't
in.
bracket it in, but it works.
It doesn't. I mean, it shakes a little during the spin, but
It doesn't shake. It's just like if you have like a bunch of heavy pots on the bottom, it'll just lean forward. And I will not fix it because it just works enough. Because I don't give a shit. Because I've never been good at, and like I don't have that gene. Like people have that gene, or guys have that gene where they're like, I see something broken, I want to fix it. I just want to run away.
honestly, I mean, listen, I'm not very good at a lot of handyman stuff, but I feel like I can do just about any handyman stuff. Like,
Sure.
and if I don't know how to do it nowadays, I just look on YouTube. And once I watch them do it one time, I'm like, oh, I got this.
Yeah.
So hence, it gets done just good enough
Yep.
and not great. So like, if you walk through my house, you'll find some shit. You'll be like, oh, Josh fixed that. He must have fixed that. You know, but it works.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work good.
As long as it works. You know, if you're not going anywhere soon.
I mean, you know, hey, way I figure I'm going to move. Someone else I have to fix it correctly in the future.
I mean, back in the day, like people would like care if their man fixed things, but people didn't really care about that when I was growing up. Like if
Don't let the
I
women fool you, bro. They still care if a man can fix stuff. It's still
dude,
drop. It's a
dude.
panty dropper.
no, it's hilarious. There's no conversations about like I didn't show any interest in fixing or building anything or any promise in being a person who can fix things or wanted to do it in 7 years before marriage. As soon as I said I do,
She's like, you need to fix
and
that.
we bought a house, she thought I would know what the fuck was going on. I'm like, you're the one who had a dad. You know what's going on better than I do.
You had a dad. I didn't have a dad.
What the fuck? I
think my mom taught me how to solder together pipes.
fix things. I've never fixed one thing my entire life.
Oh,
so
man.
like the fact that like it's like this unsaid thing, or not even this unsaid thing, that like guys fix things. And I've gone to things with other like guys, like we're hanging out because our wives are hanging out, and their default conversation
is fixing things.
Is air conditioners.
Air
What's the size of your? I fucking walk.
Who are you hanging out with,
Dude,
bro?
Apparently electricians. I don't even know. That's how wrong.
You're hanging out with the Mulligan Man or something? Dude. I don't even know. The Mulligan Man. And that's water. The Culligan Man is water. I don't even know. I'm hanging out with Mr. Rooter? Rotor Rooter?
Dude, that son of a bitch. Dude, I don't have that gene. I don't get it. So, you know, the only man thing about me is a lack of talking about my feelings and not giving a shit about what other people think.
Well, that's like inbred in every man, dude. That's just like that's not something you have to be taught. If you're born with that chromosome and you have I almost said the bad word. If you have a penis, if you have a penile, is that right? Penile? I don't even think that's right.
I think it's peniolote.
Peniolote. That's Spanish though.
Oh yeah, that's right. So we're talking
in English.
German.
It's called a cot. If you have one of them, whatever you guys want to call it out there, if you have one of them, you automatically don't talk about your feelings.
No,
it's just the way it is.
Also, if you switch, you're not allowed to talk about your feelings. It's not fair. It's not fair.
It's not fair.
You can't take all the best parts and not take the worst parts as well, right?
It's not fair.
Immediately as you switch, you cannot talk about your feelings. You cannot have an opinion.
That's right.
You don't fucking get married and have things your way. I don't want to see one switch where that happens.
If you choose to become a man, you need to choose all of man.
There should be a ritual, and like there should be like, listen, if this is what you want, I want you to understand the privileges that you have right now that you are giving up.
You're giving it up
because we get fucked.
There should be a ritual. Instead of a sex change operation, there should be a sex change ritual.
Yeah,
where like a group of like big burly lumberjack men like hold shim down him. Is it she? I mean, wait, before the sex change,
it's during the sex. It doesn't matter because they're one of the guys at this point.
That's right.
It's hold whatever name like you call that thing.
Hold them down, dude. And then one lumberjack comes up with a big ass axe and is just like, whoosh, you know what I mean?
What are they? Boobs? They cutting off the boobs? What are they cutting off?
Cutting off the dick.
Wait, what are you?
We're talking about sex change.
They're turning into a man. Why are you cutting off dicks?
Oh, they're turning into a man.
Yeah,
then they're cutting off the boobs. Okay. It works either way.
Problem solved.
It works either way, bro. But you know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's a little vicious. I was thinking more along...
That's a little...
I was thinking more along the lines of like going in line at a Starbucks and them getting your order wrong and you just drinking it and walking away.
Well, I went way overboard with
that. Yeah, you did.
I went way overboard.
I was thinking more like when we were deciding what's for dinner and somebody says something and you want something else, you say what they want to have for dinner.
Okay, so if...
Those are the rituals I'm talking about.
If a man becomes a woman, he should be able to go, what do you want for dinner? Hold on, let me channel.
Channel it up.
So what do you want for dinner tonight?
I mean, I don't know. I would like some pork chops.
Ugh, I hate pork chops.
Okay. I mean, Mexican? You want to cook something tonight?
You always want me to cook.
Okay. What do you want?
I don't care. You choose. I'm okay with everything. That's about how it goes.
I knew I could go from it because I knew that was exactly what was going to happen.
You knew where it was going,
Whatever you want. Whatever you want. I guess I want...
How many times? Okay, I've been married 17 years. I've been with my wife almost 20.
Been with my wife 15.
And any time I've ever once asked her what she wants for dinner, she says, I don't care. And then as soon as I choose something, she's like, well... I don't really want that.
Dude,
So I choose something else. She's like, well, nah. I'm like, just tell me what the fuck you want for dinner.
Personally, I don't care what I eat ever. I don't really.
I'm the same. I can eat almost anything anytime.
I can eat the same thing every day. If
Pizza.
truthfully, if I mean, you can make a million pizzas, right? Truthfully, if I could trade eating, like if I didn't have to eat anything for the rest of my life, right? And I just had to do something else instead, I'd do it.
Well, and
I don't want food. It fucking bothers me.
See, and I differ from there, and hence, you know what I'm saying? There, hey, you guys need to check this out. This is the difference here. I enjoy food. He doesn't care.
No, I don't. It's honestly cumbersome. Like it's just every day I have to cook some food and like.
Wait, are you cooking? Do you do the cooking in your house?
Man,
You do the cooking?
I'm a great chef.
I don't mind cooking breakfast. Like I'm very good at breakfast, but most everything else except mac and cheese, bro.
Mac and cheese.
I make the best mac and cheese you've ever had in your life.
I would not doubt that, but also you're talking to a guy who doesn't really give a shit, so that doesn't mean a lot. It doesn't mean that much. It just doesn't mean
We gotta end this podcast, bro. We can no longer do a podcast
because
together
of food.
because you don't enjoy macaroni and cheese.
I'm lactose intolerant.
I gotta get a new co-host here.
I'm lactose
I'm gonna change the name
intolerant.
from Steve to
Mac and Josh and cheese.
I'm gonna call it Josh and Cheese.
Josh and cheese. Josh and cheese.
And whoever I'm gonna bring in some random immigrant to sit where you're at right now, and I'm gonna call him Cheese.
Cheese.
I may call him Queso.
Listen, I'm such a sellout. I'll dress up as a noodle and be cheese and change my voice. It doesn't matter.
Hey, the next time we do a podcast, you're gonna be like, you're gonna be like, I can't even do it right now.
I love macaroni and cheese, Josh. I'm gonna be sitting here eating macaroni and cheese. I love it.
You're gonna be like, what are they? Do you like mac and cheese, man? Do you know I love mac and cheese? I just love me some mac and cheese. It's so good.
That's
Dude,
exactly what I'm gonna say.
That's probably gonna get me canceled right there.
I don't know.
Está bien. No importa.
It's like 35 minutes in. I don't really.
No one's still watching at this point.
I mean, I think that YouTube's still watching. They're always
no, just the algorithm. As long as we don't say certain key words,
like
you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Keyword like dinosaur,
Yeah. We can't say
yeah.
certain keywords, but we can talk about whatever.
clam bake, something like that.
No, clam bake's okay.
Oh, sorry.
People clam bake all over the place these days. It's basically legal to clam bake.
It is a little bit.
I heard one time. Do you know James from around the corner?
Yeah, I know James.
That's so funny. That's why you're my co-host, bro, because you just run with that.
I don't know
There
James.
is no James,
There's
and there
no
is
James.
no around the corner.
Your house doesn't even have a corner.
I don't even have a corner.
I almost
here,
ran
bro.
into your backyard trying to get to your driveway.
Well, you know, I have a driveway in my backyard.
Yeah, I know,
you can pull right up to that door. And
I am the worst driver. Are you good at driving?
I drove a truck for
Right.
like
So
almost
you
10.
care about
I
driving?
have driven over 1 million miles in my life.
sorry. Okay, so can you parallel park?
I can parallel park a semi truck.
Okay, yeah. That's really good for you.
Can you not parallel park?
I cannot.
Well, good thing for you. You don't have to these days.
No, I don't.
They
I
have
don't.
self-driving cars that will parallel park for you, bro.
I'm so excited. Are you excited for the automatic car thing? Because I feel like you're going to be a little resilient.
I'm a little scared, right, to let a computer take over my life.
Because humans are so good at shit.
Well, I'm so good at shit.
Yeah, you are.
Not necessarily all humans, but when it comes to driving, I mean, I would rather be in control. But I'm conflicted because I do love the idea of driving on like an 8-hour trip and just
Could you imagine?
Snoring behind the wheel, bro.
Dude, how much more I can get done if I didn't have to, like if I could just go home tonight and just drive and just like have the car drive me and just.
We could do like 15 shots and 10 beers and you wouldn't have to worry about nothing. You just get behind the seat and be like, Tesla, take me home.
Yeah, I wonder if it would be illegal to drive an automatic car drunk.
Is it? But you're not driving. So can you get, who gets the ticket?
Should Tesla get the ticket?
The ticket should be sent directly to Elon Musk. He can pay it.
He will pay it.
He could pay it.
He will pay it. And it'll just be like, yeah, whatever. It fucking sucks. Like, he'll just take care of it. He'll just be like, whatever.
He's like, oh, another ticket. This is my 28th millionth ticket this month.
That'd be so fun.
But you know what's funny with self-driving cars? You can't really get a ticket because they don't speed.
No.
They don't. They use their blinker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they don't.
what if they crash into each other?
They're not supposed to crash.
Do you have to have
into each other.
insurance on that then?
Would you even have to have insurance? Is the thing.
Well,
yeah, because like a road, say a road rock or someone else hits you.
No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work with automatic cars.
No,
it can never
somebody
be hit.
else hits
They can't
you.
be hit. Their sensors just keep backing away.
Oh, I can hit an automatic car.
No, you can't.
I promise you.
Well, I mean, you shouldn't be able to.
I'll run out and karate kick that bitch right now.
I've seen many videos where people are walking across the street to try to karate kick and got hit by the car.
He got hit by the car. The car's like, you don't hit me, I hit you. You don't hit me.
The hunters become the hunted.
All of a sudden, the automatic voice on the Tesla's like, bro, what are you doing? You don't hit me, I hit you. And this speed, it makes the fake engine sound, and then runs them over. Dude.
Well, you do what you got to do in a situation like this.
So I know you didn't see Big Trouble in Little China, but for those of you out there who did, what would happen is Jack Burton's voice would come on and be like, well, you know what old Jack Burton always says at a time like this. And you have no idea what I'm talking about. So that bit goes completely out the window.
Burton.
But somebody out there will have loved that.
That's really good. I have one last secret.
What do you got? What do you got?
I found this in your basement, and I'm not sure if you're a grandpa doing
let me show you, bro. Let me show you that trick.
Hold on a second. Now, I'm not saying I know the smell, but I know the smell.
You know, it smells like butthole.
Beat me down.
Is that where you were going with that?
That's exactly where I was going with it.
Where else could you go
Either
with that,
or
bro?
like your tiny little wiener.
Where else could you
but
go
there
with
aren't
that?
little red flakes.
Let me see it,
What is
bro.
this?
So I used to do magic. You know what I'm saying? So it looks obvious when I'm wearing it like this.
Sure.
But if you have the right sleight of hand,
Ooh.
you can't even see it. So what you do is you grab, it works better with a handkerchief, right?
Okay.
So you set this handkerchief and you move it around constantly because that's what magicians do, right? And you run it through and then you run it through and then you shove this handkerchief down in your hand. I may be using too big of a handkerchief.
Yeah, it's a huge
here.
handkerchief. That's what she said.
It's too big. It's too big because I can't fit it all in that fake thumb. And then you pull the fake thumb out because only there's too much handkerchief in there. And then you go, and it disappears. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
the
snap.
thumb disappears. Then you can actually pull it back out. I can't get it out now because it's stuck.
That's like a tampon stuck when you're not supposed to.
Yeah, you got to get it with. You
it?
got to get the string with your teeth. That's the only way to get it out.
I legitimately thought that was a pool thing.
How did does this need a Viagra, bro? What's going on there? What's going on?
Looking back on the camera, seeing that fell down. I'll bet you I flailed and I hit the shit out of it.
You probably hit it, bro.
I bet you.
And where did you find my thumb? Where are you snooping through my things?
I was stupid through this shit. I just saw a thumb. I'm like,
Get out.
I thought it was a pool thing. I really did. I thought it was like a pool trick or like
fake thumb for pool. Bro, what am I doing with that?
Well, it smelled like
I got
ass.
a lot of magic tricks.
So
Watch
am
this
I.
one, Steve.
I'm so mad.
Look at that one.
It's just that's exactly what I thought it was for. I thought that was like that's how they did it.
Watch. No, here's legit. I'll show you one more magic trick before we end this podcast.
One more magic trick before we don't do any more podcasts.
And you see, I don't have any fake thumbs or anything on my hands, right? Okay. So I'm just going to make something appear. Watch.
Oh. Picked it up from Target. It was real nice.
That's it, bro. That's the magic trick. And with that magic trick, we should
get the fuck out of here, right?
You gotta leave. You ain't gotta go home.
But you gotta get the fuck up out of here.
Can't stay here, bro.
We have to heck up out of here. We're gonna bleep that, aren't we?
Yeah, no, probably not.
Right,
I mean, this is a big boy channel. We're not bleeping stuff. You know what I'm saying? See what I did there?
That's what I'm talking about, bananas.
Hey, everybody out there, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed your time with us, man. Went pretty fast.
Do all the subscribing, do all the liking, do all the trolling you want to. Please get at us. We're having a great time.
Listen to this guy, man. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let us know what you think. Let us know what we should change. This is a new channel. We want you guys to be a part of it. You know, it's not just us entertaining you. It's you hanging out with us. So let us know down below, and we'll catch them on the next podcast.
Catch you on the flip side.
Peace.
See you.